here for sure. They won't come out of that big water, will they? There'll be a place along here where they'll be at. There's one. Ooh, that's a good one right there. That's a good one right there, Larry. That's the kind I love right there. I wait all winter long just to get them like that. Just wait for that to happen. Oh, throw you a 40-yard cast and have them about jerk the rod out of your hand. I can't even get this one. There's one. Got one too? Yep. Oh, man. I just let it flutter down off that edge and he just busted it. Look at this. Mine's a good one too. Look at the size of that thing. That's a good one. Mine's a good one too. The exciting part of big smallmouth. When you catch one, oh, I barely got this one. I barely got him. You beat me up as usual, Larry. Yours is twice as big as usual. You like that premier spinnerbait, though. Like that. Ain't them dandies? Beauties right there. Pair of beautiful smallmouth. On a spinnerbait. Boy, I tell you what, when they want a spinnerbait, they're fun. You can't hardly beat it. And two at a time's even more fun. That's right. That's commonplace, though, Larry. Usually when there's one, there's a whole bunch. Sometimes I think there needs to be two in order to get one to bite. Yeah, they try to get the bait away from the other one. Right. That's what I've always thought about smallmouth. The more of them that are around, the easier they are to catch, for sure. You get them in that excitement mode and hang on. Seems like the farther you can throw, the better for them, too. You know, in this clear water especially, get it away from the boat. And they come so fast for it, you know, you hardly ever, when you throw it out there in that shallower water and one bites it, you hardly ever get 3 turns, you know, and they're coming from 30, 40 feet away a lot of times. If you get 5 turns, he was 50 feet away.
When fishing for smallmouth in clear water, try to make long casts. This will increase your chances of a productive day.
They'll come right back. Got him? Finally! That gum eat me up and I couldn't catch it. 3 times. That's a nice one too. Boy, he's heading for the crack. Yeah, he's looking at that bottom, nose down. Yeah, that's a nice one there. That is a good one. There's several big ones we saw in here on this flat. I can't believe he is that hard to get the hook in. A little finicky. There's one sitting right down there right now. Yeah, that's the kind that you like right there. Good one. Well, I don't know whether he had bad eyesight or whether I had poor timing. You're just a little slow on the hook set, Larry. I don't know. When they knock slack in your line, all you can do is jerk. But, you know, by the time when you get done jerking, they've already got it in their mouth again. They're so fast. He is like a lightning bolt. When they decide they want to eat, there's nothing stopping them. The Strike King Premier Pro model is it's a bait that you're pretty much responsible for. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it and what makes it so unique? Well, you know, we've got 4 baits in the line, and all of them pretty much have the same characteristics. We've got the best premium blades, super good gold blades and nickel blades with just the shiniest finish that you can get. I feel like the best possible hook. It's that black nickel mustad hook on there with it's so sharp. I mean, it penetrates these fish so well. And then the head design and you know, the spacing of the blades and everything like that is all something that we worked on just to get the baits to run their very best. And you know, the skirts with the mirage type skirts that change colors in the water, especially in these clear water lakes like that, it makes a big difference. What you end up with is just, you know, a premium spinnerbait. I feel like the best there is, you know, and it's a fish catcher. I've been in this business a long time, and I go in a store and I see spinnerbaits hanging all over the wall, and they don't have combinations that I use very often, but these combinations This is one of those spinnerbaits you can pull right out of the package, tie it on, and fish it.
Larry and Kevin have been most productive in areas with clumps or rows of underwater grass with a hard, sandy bottom. This grass was found in the 2 to 7 foot range. The boat was being held in the 12 to 20 foot range while casts were made into the shallower water.
I got to get out there and get him.
Might find another one out there.
Yeah. You don't see another one chasing
No,
him.
I don't see one down there either. But he's
Pretty good fish, though.
not a monster.
I heard the splash when he just drilled it.
He wept it.
He's one of those long, skinny ones. In this shallower water like that, it seems you don't get those big fat ones like out in the current, in the rivers.
No, he's not one of the big ones. But they're still fun.
Yeah, that's a good smallmouth most anywhere, though, you know, really. It's just up here, you know how many big ones are in this lake.
That's right.
We'll find them. I think we need to find that little bit deeper water on a day like today when it's so bright. But a lot of times these bays, you know, if they get a lot of bait fish in them, those smallmouth roam with them. That's one thing that people don't realize is how much a smallmouth moves as compared to a largemouth. They're never in the same place 2 days in a row, hardly. They swim for many, many miles, where a largemouth pretty much, you know, they'll stay in one area.
Well, folks, I hope you've enjoyed this week's lesson. And I want to thank Kevin for showing me his waters and teaching me more about smallmouth bass fishing. Come back and see me again next week, and I'll teach you how to be a better bass fisherman.